Oh no! What did I do? Okay, that's better. Let's get the food here. Hi, Gamers Bay. How you doing? I might not talk a lot this time because I'm just kind of hungry. So I might just be eating for now. But yeah, I don't know. I got bored, so... Wait, do you guys like vertical videos more? I'm so surprised. Because everyone keeps telling me to do horizontal, so I started doing horizontal videos. Hey guys. What up, James? What up, Sunhow? Horizontal's nice? Okay. It depends. I think it depends if you're on desktop or not. What am I eating? It's like a bagel. It's like a bagel melt. There's like turkey, cheese, avocado, tomatoes, stuff like that. Pretty damn good. Alright, let me put the comments here so I could see better. Horizontal is always better on YouTube. Oh, okay. So I've been fucking with you guys all the time, right? Like every time I did vertical. You guys hate me, man. I'm surprised you guys still watched me back then, if it was such a pain. Wow. Tell me your PC specs. Dude, I have a Mac. My Mac is so shit. But yeah. Vertical is the way. Seriously? Wait, is vertical better or not? Like, I'm so confused now. I'm so confused. Okay. You cook. I do not cook, BCZ. But yeah. Alright. Vertical is only better on mobile. What does it look like? Can someone send me a screenshot? Let me see what happens. Oh, never mind. Orientation is blocked. I can't move that. But yeah. How often do you do dishes? Dude, I eat dishes. Sorry, I do dishes right after I finish eating. I only have one plate and one pair of utensils, so I don't need to ever wash dishes. Well, I mean, I do, but right after I eat. So yeah. I eat dishes too. Jason says I eat dishes too. When is the new video coming? Probably in a week. It might be a day in a life video. It might be an interview of Sunmi. I'm not sure. Do I live alone? I do not. Simon says, is the not vine shirt comfortable? It's actually really comfortable. Yeah, I like it a lot. I might be wearing it more and more now. What am I eating? This is called a turkey avocado melt. So how do you get girls in your bed? Do you actually really want to know, Jake? I could show you. So this is my bed, right? And I'm probably not going to get any girls there because it has a 200-pound limit. That's 90 kgs. So what I do is, check this out. I have something called a Japanese mattress. It's where you sleep on the floor. So then I put it on the floor, and then, and then that's it. I just put it on the floor and do my duties, and that's it. Pretty simple, right? Ah, fuck, now I have to put it back in. God damn it. Dude, my merch, it's all on the ground. God damn it. Ah, this is so inconvenient. Yo, this is so funny. Imagine I'm in the heat of the moment. I was like, oh, wait, girl. And then I just pull this shit out, and it takes like 20 minutes. Dude, they'll be so turned off, like right away. Yeah. Oh, man. Not Vine is real or not. Okay. Did you recently build your website? Yeah, I just built it like recently. I built it in a day. I mean, like, it's not really building it. It's just a static website. So, yeah, there's nothing to really do except like style it. You're going to lacrosse? That's cool. I just saw tits on the wall. Titties. Where are you hosting your website? I am hosting it on Heroku app. Mm-hmm. Do you find algebra easy? Yeah. What's your website about? It's just about me, you know. I just want to look cool, like a social media king. Tell me if this works. I'm gonna write a little thing here. Oh fuck, it doesn't work. I can't write any links. But yeah. Johnny asks, how do you get girls? Well, let me tell you, Johnny. I don't get girls, but I'll still try to give you some tips. So apparently, girls, they want to feel valued. They want to feel unique. So basically, what you have to say is something that you wouldn't tell other girls. For me, that's different. I tell other girls a lot of great things. So when I try to make her feel unique, I say shit like, "You're fucking ugly," and then, but that's unique. But it doesn't work for some reason. I don't understand. What programming languages should I learn? That's up to you, man. I mean, what looks better? What syntax looks better? You know, it's all about your feel. It's kind of like asking, what Super Smash Melee character should I use? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's all about the fundamentals. It's not about the tool. It's all about the fundamentals. Dolan says, say hi to Brazil. Hello, Brazil people. What are the salaries like? Usually, most salaries are around $100,000. After taxes, $60,000. After rent, $30,000. And then after food, $20,000. Oh fuck, I didn't make any money. Yeah, that's what it is. Kingdom Hearts, the best game ever. Just like Kingdom Hearts, you know, in the beginning in Kingdom Hearts, you could choose the sword, the shield, or the magic wand. Guess what I chose? I chose the wand because I love magic. You know, it's great. Did you have a previous career in finance? If so, why did you change your software? I actually did not have a career in finance. The only reason why people think that is because I worked for Scotiabank and Citadel. Both of those jobs are finance related, but I was actually a developer there. So I was never really in finance. You know, I just had a lot of finance exposure to it. Yes, I had an affinity for finance because my brother was in finance, so I did a lot of competition that was finance related. But in the end, I was just a software engineer. So how was Citadel? AC Prod asks. Well, relating to that, Citadel was very competitive, I felt. When I joined the team, there was before I left, it was only a 12-week internship. One guy got fired. So it was pretty scary. The turnaround time is pretty high. Alright, so rice or noodles, Jesse asked. I personally like noodles. I like noodles a lot. I mean, rice is good too, but it really depends on what goes with it. So yeah. Hi, Sunmi. Finally, you joined my stream. I thought you weren't even subscribed to me. I don't know why you would join my stream. How many bitcoins did you own? I used to own 5 bitcoins. I'll tell you about the story. The reason why I got 5 bitcoins, I'll let you know a little thing about me. I got bitcoins when they were at $100. And the reason why I got bitcoins for $100 was because my brother owed me money. He was really into bitcoins very early on, before $100. But he was broke. He was still like a student, I think. And he wasn't a student, but he was an early grad. And he had to owe me money. He owed me $500. And then he asked me, "Oh, can I just give you 5 bitcoins?" So I told him, like, dude, like, I'm not gonna take all this useless shit. Because back then you didn't know Bitcoin was gonna be $10,000. So when you asked me why didn't you buy more Bitcoins at 100, it's because I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. It sounded ridiculous to me at the beginning. I was like, dude, no one's gonna buy Bitcoins for $100. These are useless. But then, as a philanthropist, I said, you know what? You could give me your Bitcoins. You know, I'll take one for the team. I took the Bitcoins, and then after a year, boom, like 200, and then 400. And I remember at work, people would tell me like, "Oh my God, you should sell it. It's at 400. You make so much money." Little do they know, now they're like at $8,000. So people are silly. But yeah, so however, I did sell 2 bitcoins when they were at $1,000 because I wanted a MacBook Pro. Yeah, so I got that MacBook Pro, and now I only have 3 bitcoins, unfortunately. Hey man, is that chicken? No, this is turkey. This is called a turkey avocado melt. Mm. So the reason why I'm eating turkey avocado melt is because I actually bought this for breakfast. I bought chicken. Sorry, I bought a chicken melt and I bought a turkey avocado melt, and then I didn't have enough time to eat both of them, so now I'm eating this for dinner. But yeah, should have sold it when it was 20K. Yeah, but that's the thing. People said you should have sold it when it was 1,000K. Sorry, not 1,000K. They said you should have sold it when it was $1,000. Remember when it peaked at 1,000 and then just dipped? Will you say that now? Will you say that I should have sold it at at $1,000? Probably not. So you don't know. You know, maybe it's the right move that I didn't sell at 20K because maybe in 2 years it's gonna be at 100K. You know, it's really hard for this. Now, how does that turkey melt taste? It tastes absolutely delicious. Yeah, but I think it might be just because I'm hungry, so. What's the worst thing about working on Facebook? Nothing, because Facebook is great, and to be honest, I'm happy to wake up every day and go to Facebook and work there. Joma blowing up as fast as Bitcoins. I like that. OS asks, how did you get to 16,000 subs so quickly? I feel like the only people who ask that question are people who are actually YouTubers. So I wonder if you're a YouTuber, do you care about this? Because I think most people who watch content, they don't care how fast I grow. So if you're a YouTuber, us, and you do care about that, then the reason why I got so many subscribers is out of 2 things. 1, luck, and 2, persistence. Why? 1, luck, because I got recommended a lot by the video when I made the day in the life of an engineer. I got 200,000 views, so I got very lucky there. 2, persistence. I kept bugging Mayuko until she did a collab with me, and that's how I got my first subscribers. Yeah. Cillian iOS asks, did you make your website yourself? Yes, I did. I don't like to pay people to make stuff for me because they usually mess it up anyways, so I just do it myself. Yeah. Isaac Fung asks, would you want to move back to Canada in the future? Yeah, that's a good question. Initially, I said no. I don't think I want to move to Canada because there are just so many opportunities here. You know, all the tech jobs are in US. And to be honest, most people from Canada do want to come to US anyways. So I thought, there's no way I'm going to go back to Canada. This is great. You know, we're in the land of freedom. You know, America, the land of opportunities. So I was really happy about that. But now that I think about it, it's possible that I see myself one day going back to Canada, but it would be more like for a retirement kind of a thing. And I don't think I would have a normal career at Canada. If I do go back to Canada, it's either because I'm a remote developer or I'm doing YouTube or something like that. But I do enjoy US a lot. Yeah. Do YouTubers pay each other for collabs? Tin of beans. Let me talk to you about collabs. And let me talk to you about businesses, okay? Because YouTube collaboration is basically like a business deal, all right? One party wants something from the other party. The other party will not give it unless they are rewarded. So think about it. Imagine if 2 people are the same size in terms of subscriber count, and they're not overlapping. So what do both of these people want? They want to grow more. They want more subscribers. So they would do a collab for free, right? Because they're just basically sharing subscribers. If one of them is a lot bigger than the other one, the small one would gain a lot from the bigger one. Just like me and Mayuko. I was a small guy, and Mayuko was like the big guy, right? So in some sense, Mayuko, she doesn't gain anything from from collabing with me. For me, I gained a lot, you know? So why did she do it with me? I think she was just nice, to be honest. Yeah, I think she was just quite nice. So then she just pitied me and she did it for me. But imagine if it was someone else, like not Mayuko. Then that small guy has to give tips. Sorry, I read the word tips. The small guy has to give a value proposition to the big guy saying, okay, I can offer you this, this, and that. For example, Engineer Truth, I actually did a collab with him. The only reason I did it, or the only reason he accepted, was because I had a good background to make for a good video, which is saying that I'm a data scientist and I have a lot of like information about that. Oh shit, where's all my cheese? What the fuck? So yeah, collabs, we don't pay each other. But we might, some of them happen, but that's because there's an imbalance of power. And it's all about what value proposition you can give to each other. Until that is met and you think it's fair, that's when collabs happen. Just like business deals. You don't do business deals when you don't think it's fair. What is the advantage of using a fork to eat a turkey melt over your hands? My hands are not dirty. So I could touch the screen, because imagine if I want to read comments or if I want to touch my computer, then it's not oily, so it doesn't mess up my computer. So that's why I use that. Yeah. Any specific U.S. cities you want to visit? Jesse Shen has. Well, Chicago, right? I definitely want to visit Chicago. What are you eating? I am eating a turkey melt. How many subs would you need to go full-time YouTuber? That really depends, because it really depends how many subscribers. How much money you want. I heard that a guy with 250,000 subscribers, he was making $2,000 a month with AdSense. That's definitely not enough, right? But he was also making money off of like affiliate marketing and business deals and stuff like that. And he made probably 9,000 like per month in total. So that means 7,000 came from business deals. So that means you have to be a hustler. Like, you'd be surprised how much money you can get just by having followers. And then, yeah, he made 2,000 on AdSense. So that's with 250,000 subscribers. So that means 9,000 times 12, that makes like almost $100,000. So for me, it wouldn't be worth it for me, because I don't want to leave my job. I actually really enjoy my job, so I don't think I would be quitting anytime soon. So, yeah. Emmanuel Roberts asks, how long is your commute to Facebook? My commute to Facebook is 30 minutes. By bike or by what's that called? Bus. Shuttle, yeah. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna eat this first. I'm gonna read the questions, and if there's a really cool question, I'll answer it. Is tech YouTuber a saturated niche or not? I personally don't think so, because I joined the tech YouTuber niche recently, like two months ago. Kind of like 3 months ago, I guess. I made my first 2 videos 3 months ago, but then I started blowing up like 1 or 2 months ago. So I think there's still a lot of opportunities here. If you want to be a tech YouTuber, there's still a lot of opportunities. You know, I mean, you could join me. Join Team 10, bro. Team 10 of Silicon Valley. I feel like I'm going to lose a lot of subs just by saying that. Team Not Vine. Hell yeah. I hate the Jake Paulers too. I hate Jake Paul. I hate Logan Paul. But they make so much money. But that's the thing. We are Silicon Valley, so we're not fucking kids. So being the Jake Paul of Silicon Valley means that I entertain tech people. Are you hiring interns under your YouTube channel? Hashtag not mine. Albert, that's a good question. I would hire interns for my YouTube channel. If there are anyone out there in the Bay Area that wants to work for me, I would probably pay you like maybe $20 an hour, $30 an hour, depends how good you are. And then, yeah, you will be helping me create the Joma Empire. And by Joma Empire, I mean the small 16,000 subscribers that I have. Did you meet Mark in person yet? I've met him. I shook his hand. It was kind of awkward. He didn't want to talk to me. You know. You son of a bitch. Let me work remotely. But I want to be your friend too, because like, if I get an intern for my YouTube channel, I kind of want to be friends with you and talk with you and just chill with you. To be honest, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want you to be so far. Long distance doesn't work. It's proven. again and again. Long distance is really hard, so I'd rather not start a relationship long distance. Virtual friends, kind of, but Justin Lee asks. Justin Lee asks, "How old are you?" I'm 24. World says, "Sounds like you want to harass your interests." Yes, absolutely. I want to feel power. I want to have a power trip. You know what I told my manager? I said I want to start interviewing people. They're like, "Oh, nice. That's really good. You're adding value to the company." I was like, "No, I just want power trip." Yeah, I just want to feel powerful, dude. mm. Oh, that's a good question. Maria asks, "Have you ever thought about starting a new company by yourself, like for real, like an app?" I actually thought about it many times, and I just haven't thought about it. When I was in university, I had a lot of app ideas, and I would execute it very poorly because I had no leadership skills, no organization skills, and I just had no influence. But I would always try, and I would work a lot on my own side projects until I give up. Every time I give up, a lot of failures has happened in my life, and the startup scene is kind of one of my own. For example, when I applied for like a competition for startups, I didn't even pass like the first round for pitches and stuff like that. Like I just realized it really wasn't for me, because but I just don't want regret. So yes, I will definitely do startups one day. Yeah. Have you started a company in the past? Yeah. So like relating to that, it was. In case you were wondering what it is do you know about serverless architecture? So serverless architecture is kind of similar to microservices, but even smaller than that. It's like you pay per function. It's called lambdas. In AWS, it's called lambdas. Basically, what it is you use AWS's infrastructure that they provide you, which is you get to write a function, and each call to the function, you pay for that function. So it makes developing really, really cheap. Because, at first we had servers. We had real physical servers, and those cost a lot. And then virtual machines happen, and that made it a lot cheaper for companies to start a company because you don't need to rent the whole server anymore. You could just rent a virtual machine. And then now it's even crazier because you don't even need to manage the virtual server. I'm sorry, the virtual machine. You could actually just pay per function of execution. So that was our idea. Our idea was to use this infrastructure, this new technology, to build a data infrastructure. For example, like Hadoop, MapReduce. Instead of using like real machines, because a lot of startups are still new, they're not going to be running these constantly. They probably do like a few analysis and then that's it. So it doesn't make sense for them to build a whole Hadoop system with like bunch of machines just to run these analysis. So that's why we were offering to use serverless architecture to run these queries and then to run MapReduce for them using AWS's infrastructure. Does that make any sense to you guys? In the end, it's to use serverless architecture to create a data infrastructure, to like clean data, basically like query data without the cost of owning servers. So it makes it really, really cheap. Did you raise money? I did not. I did not. It was a terrible idea because we actually had a lot of technical limitation. And that's the thing. The worst thing you can have is technical limitations because most of the time you have problems with product market fit. So think about that. We couldn't even make our product properly or run properly because people are just shit, you know. So then that's why we failed. We didn't even go past the product market fit. So yeah. Why do people say I look like rice gum? I don't look like rice gum, dude. Come on. Come on. I'm way cooler than rice gum. One thing you want to change about yourself, Jesse Shen asks. I feel like I always answer your question because you have that admin tool. So I'm not going to answer your question because I feel like I have to ask other people. Okay, what product are you talking about? I'm late to the stream. Hey, Van Media. I'm sorry, I can't talk again because it took really long. But it's basically a serverless architecture, and I use serverless architecture to make data products. But yeah. Do you make a good living? I don't make like super good living. You look like a K-pop star, Sensation says. Thank you so much. That actually makes me really happy. Yeah, yeah. Mm. I'm gonna eat now. Mm. I have to do this. I'm sponsored by him, so I'm just gonna do this for like 5 minutes because Yeah, I just have to do this. Carlos says, "Why don't you go to the gym and become a bodybuilder? You already eat like one." No, I don't. This is very little. This is not a lot of food. Yeah, I eat very little food. Yeah. Bro, you ever check out Better Fat? Dude, after someone told me about Better Fat, I've been a daily active user of the website Better Fat. I mean, at first I thought it was really cool because it's novel, but in the end, the net recommendations are not that good. I don't know what people are talking about. Oh, guys, don't search Better Fat. It's stupid. No, no, don't. Forget what I said. Forget what I said. It's nothing. It's nothing. Please, I don't want to get demonetized. Yeah. No, actually, don't search Better Fat. Oh God, fuck. Wow, drop YouTube and become a model. Jesse Shen said. I can't. I'm not good looking enough. Oh guys. Oh man, dude, stop going to that website, man. Especially if you're, especially if you're at work, man, dude. Oh God. Georgie says no fap streak broken. I'm so sorry. How long were you no fap for? Yeah. Do you play video games? Oh yeah. I want to talk about that. Um, when I was a kid, I actually really liked playing video games. Um, I really enjoyed video games, and the first video games I liked were RTS. If you don't know what RTS is, I don't know what it stands for either. But it's kind of like StarCraft, Warcraft. Basically, you control a lot of people and you go attack teams. I started with Command and Conquer, Tiberian Sun. I'm not sure if you guys know that because it's kind of old game. But I quickly fell in love with Blizzard games. Van Media says Final Fantasy. I did like Final Fantasy, but that was mostly because my brother played it, and I was like, oh, I want to be cool like my brother, and I played it. But to be honest, I wasn't very fond of Final Fantasy. Why? Because it's a single player game. I personally think or realize that I don't really like single player games. I enjoy multiplayer games and competition. So I just like beating other people one on one. I think that's why I like badminton, I like tennis and stuff like that. But yeah, I quickly fell in love with StarCraft, and I played that a lot. And then I also started playing those custom games. I think now that I think about it, my first exposure to programming was map design. So in StarCraft, what you could do is you could map design, but you could also write functions. For example, if this character goes here, then you activate like a secret that nobody knows. There was a game called Golem, and that game is basically like a fighting game or whatever. And then there's one place on the map where if you put a unit there, you get infinite money. So I would do that because I would just cheat because I made the map. Yeah. Oh yeah, RTS means real time strategy. Yeah. So then I fell in love with Blizzard games. So I played a lot of StarCraft, Warcraft 3, and then when I played Warcraft 3, that's where I discovered Dota. Not Dota 2. I played Dota when people didn't even have roles. They didn't have things about carry, or they didn't have things about what is like support and stuff like that. Those terms did not exist. That yeah. So I played this game for Dota, and I loved it. But then I didn't play Dota 2 because I quickly moved on to other stuff. I did play League of Legends for a bit. Yo, funny story. When I worked at Facebook and I was interning there. Sorry, I still work for Facebook. But when I interned there, my manager, my manager played League of Legends. So I played League of Legends with my manager, and it was so scary because I was like, fuck, if I lose, I'm gonna get such a bad rating on my real work. Bronze 5, right? Yeah, I was pretty shit. I was like silver 5. I was really bad, and he would just carry me all game because he was like platinum something. But the crazy thing is, my manager is really nice in person. He's like one of the best managers I've ever met. But when he plays League of Legends, he's fucking BM. Dude, he's so bad mannered, dude. He's the person that would always say like, "Yo," yeah, he's the person that would say like, "Dude, man, so why are you picking this character? You fucking idiot." I was like, "Holy shit." I was like, "What is he gonna say about me?" He was so toxic. He was the most toxic player I've ever seen in my life. But then the next day, I go back to work. He's like, "Oh, hey, Jonathan, how are you doing? How's work going?" Da, da. And he was like super supportive. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Good thing I never lost with him on League of Legends." I mean, of course not, because he was platinum and he was playing with a Smurf. So he was crazy, dude. Hmm. Okay, I have to sneeze, but Joma, how do you manage your time with Facebook and YouTube? OS asked. When you mean Facebook, you mean my work? Okay. So here's the breakdown. I work about 8 hours a day, right? And I usually come home at around 7. And then when I'm at 7, I have already eaten. So 7 till 12. How many hours is that? 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 5 hours. So imagine I edit videos like 3 hours a day. I still have 2 hours for fun, and for chilling. I mean, obviously, I don't edit every day, so that's how I manage YouTube and Facebook. And then also the weekends. The weekends are my favorite days because I can finally catch up on either real work or on my YouTube. So yeah, like weekends are the best. That's extra 24 hours, 12 hours per day. So yeah, it's actually not that hard to balance like Facebook work and YouTube. I was surprised. Like yes, I hang out less with people. Yes, I don't watch any TV shows anymore. And yes, I don't play games anymore. I love Overwatch, by the way. That game used to be so fun. But I haven't played in a very long time. But yeah, like I sacrifice a lot of these things, but I make it work because I do enjoy YouTube, especially talking to you guys right now. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like a chore because I really enjoy it. So instead of hanging out with my friends, I hang out with you guys, to be honest. But back then, I don't hang out with my friends that much, so yeah. Okay. Domindu asks, how do you find time for a side project? Well, currently I don't do any side projects anymore. My side project is YouTube. But back then when I was in school, how did I find time? For school, it's a lot easier. I just didn't go to classes. I didn't go to classes. I didn't study until the exam up, so I had a shit ton of time. So, I had so much time to think about ideas, startup ideas, and projects, and execute on them. Oh, it's really hot. Are you introverted? It's kind of hard to say. It's funny because you know how they talk about I'm an extrovert introvert or introvert extrovert, like people who are really sociable but they do like being themselves. Like they have more energy when they're by themselves. I'm the opposite. I always I don't want to go out. I hate going out because I think it's such a waste of time. So I'm always alone, right? I'm always alone at home. But whenever I go out or like whenever I'm around people, I just get so much energy. I just love being around people and I can't help, and then I just hang out with them. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm having too much fun. I should be home editing videos or, doing projects and stuff like that. But I have FOMO, you know what I mean? Especially when I was living in a dorm, oh my god. When people would hang out around the dorm, I would just go to them and just like chill with them. And I just couldn't stop myself. And then I just didn't study anymore. Bro, what's up with Jackie Lau? He wanted to look good on live stream and he's a scammer. I don't think he's a scammer. I think it was just a kid that got access to, access to his mother's account, and then he just, yeah, I think he just used all the money. So, yeah. But I think I'm giving him a refund, so we're good. Why did you start YouTube? Where do you want to take this channel? That's a very good question. The reason why I want to do YouTube, it stems from a long want. I used to do YouTube when I was actually like 9 years old, I think, or 10. You just didn't know because it's fucking cringy as shit. Yeah, I liked to make movies back when I was little. I was watching Kev Jumba, Niga Higa, Philip DeFranco, Community Channel, and then I started just making videos trying to be like them. I think I got up to like 400 followers or something like that. But I always liked making videos. But then I stopped because I felt embarrassed. I thought it was stupid. Oh yeah, Smosh. I forgot about that. I watched Smosh too. And then, and then that's it. And then later on, as life goes by, sometimes I would flirt with the idea of making a video. Like for example, if I had imagine if I had a project like from school that you need to make a video, I would be like, hell yeah, I'm down to make a video. So I would make a video then. And then I would enjoy making that video. And then sooner or later I'm like, you know what, why don't I just do it? Because sometimes I make funny videos or sometimes I make collages for my friends and people say, dude, why don't you just do this for real? I'm like, alright, let's do it. So then when I went to travel, if you go on my old channel, you would see that I traveled to Asia for 3 months and then I did travel vlogs. And then, I started doing these and I really liked it. And I was like, oh, that's really, really fun. But the problem is I wasn't growing, and I feel like people weren't watching. And the thing about friends, oh, let me talk to you about my friends. The thing about your friends is at first they're really really supportive. You know, they would like everything. They would message you saying like, "Wow, this is amazing. This is awesome." But the more you do it, they kind of expect you to do it. You know, like the next time you release a video, they're like, "Oh, okay." It's expected that his videos are decently cool. So they have a new bar for you. They have a new average for you. So they kind of stop liking your stuff. They stop commenting. They stop messaging you, and they just don't talk about it anymore. Like for example, right now I'm at 16,000 subscribers. That is like a billion times more than what I had as like when I just started with like 60 subscribers. But whenever I talk about my videos on Facebook, like on my personal Facebook, nobody cares. Nobody talks to me anymore about that, which is really sad because like they used to be so supportive, but then now it's just like they don't care because they're like, oh yeah, yeah, you do make videos, I know that. They're like, yeah, it's fine. And then yeah, I was like, oh well. But I mean, nowadays I got to the point where it's even bigger because a lot of their friends are watching my videos, and like for example, they don't know me, so and then their friends say, "Oh, you should watch this guy," and then they're like, "Oh wait, I know this guy," and then now they're talking to me again because now they realize that the reach is like a little bit higher. So now they're starting to message me saying like, "Wow, my friend saw you in a video," so yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna eat a little bit because you know, it's kind of hard. Just trying to, god damn. Mm. Right. Joseph Liu asked, when you get lost in your workflow, how do you reset yourself? Um, yeah, it's really hard to be honest, but I started doing this thing. I'm not sure if it actually helps, but it does help me a little bit. It's on meditating. I use the app called Headspace, not sponsored by Headspace, but I use the app called Headspace, and oh, see ya, John. See you later. But yeah, I use the um, I use the app called Headspace, and it kind of guides you into how to start meditating. And basically, what it is you just kind of don't think about anything, and you think about your breathing a lot, and that clears your headspace. And in some ways, you kind of feel relaxed. To be honest, I'm still a beginner meditator, so I don't actually know if it's actually helpful or not. But yeah, and then for me, it kind of helps me reset. And then when I reset, I reprioritize. So I restart the workflow. I mean, I don't resume the workflow, but I reset. So it's not that bad. But it's really hard to reset when you're lost on your workflow. So, Adrian asked, don't you feel like hanging out with coworkers outside of work can be bad? Mm, I could see how it could be bad. Like, imagine if the relationship becomes bad or negative, then it could be kind of awkward in the workplace. But it hasn't happened to me yet. I make sure to be like as open as possible. So whenever there's something that bothers me, I would tell them right away, just in case. Just in case it escalates into something bigger. But yeah. But the thing about me is that I work as a data scientist, and most of the friends that I hang out with are software engineer. They are in my team, but I don't work with them too directly. So I don't feel like very pressured that I have to maintain like a perfect relationship. So yeah. hmm How's your French? Did you live in Montreal? Uh, yeah, my French is okay. Like bonjour, ça va bien? Je parle français et je suis en train de manger mon dîner, mon souper. See, like I made a mistake. I said I was eating my lunch, but I want to eat. I'm eating my dinner. But yeah, so I'm okay. Harsh Hassan asked, how many girlfriends have you had? I've never had a girlfriend before. Yeah. Can you believe that? I could believe it. Yeah, I've never had a true girlfriend, so yeah, I'm sorry. Like, the thing about me is that I guess a lot of the times, like, they say they don't see me as a boyfriend material, you know? Like, all they want, like, I always get friends of benefit zone, you know what I mean? It's just so hard. Like, all they want is, like, I mean, I just wish they saw me for who I was. Like, for my personality, you know? Like, every time, they're always like, oh, can we just keep it casual? Like, I was like, oh no, friend zoned. Again! So, I don't know. Never had a girlfriend. Yeah. What does your what do your parents do? This is getting a little bit more personal, but I think I could talk about it. Um, my parents don't do anything. Yeah, so I did not come from a wealthy background, let's say. Um, like my parents were immigrants, and my dad struggled a lot to like keep me or like my family afloat. Like he was basically just a busboy, and then maybe a cook and stuff like that. But then later on, he started like his business and made like a small takeout restaurant. It was pretty shit. Like we barely got any customers. And yeah, my first job, I say it's McDonald's, but to be honest, my first job is to work on my parents' restaurant. I was like 14 and I had to answer calls. It would be so scary because like, if I don't do well, it's like it feels bad because it's my dad's business and you know, that's like it's how they pay me to go to school for my tuition and stuff like that. So yeah, they were really kind though. My parents were super super kind. They never forced me to overstudy. They never forced me like to play piano or whatever. They never forced me to do any specific major. They're just really happy that wow, I made it to university. My brother, fuck my brother, but like I wanted to say I was the first one in the family to go to university, but that's not true. It was my brother. My brother is the first one to get to university. So me and my brother, they're definitely really proud. We're definitely exceeding expectations. As what they wanted for us was to not live in poverty, to not live having to think about where the next meal come from. So we are definitely super fortunate that we landed on such good opportunities, which is tech for me and for him finance, and we don't need to worry about anything of that, and we're more than spoiled. It's crazy because I'm definitely extremely spoiled now, and I'm almost entitled, which is crazy because back then my parents taught me to be super stingy and stuff like that, and I was, but then now I'm just like a dick. I just buy it. Look at this. I have like camera gear everywhere. It's hella expensive, but I just feel so spoiled, and I'm really really happy. But yeah. Do you have a sister? I do not. I only have one brother, and yeah, and he's the guy. He's my brother. I guess I want to talk about my brother a little bit. I we got really close really fast. Like yes, we fought when we were little kids, but right before he went to university, we kind of started getting close. It makes sense because he left Montreal and I was in Montreal, and yeah, like I do look up to him. We're very different people though. Like most people, when they meet me and my brother, or my brother then me, they would say, "Wow, your brother is so different." He's he's so troll. Like me, I'm so troll because he's more of a those anime characters, and they have glasses and they do this, and the reflection of their glasses on the light it just shines. That's him. It's like ching, nani. He's like the cool guy, right? He's like this very smart guy. He's like the very silent guy. Like where all the girls are like, oh, David Chan, I love you, and then he'll just be like, huh. And then for me, if I was an anime character, I'd be like Naruto. I'll be like, oh man, what's going on? Oh shit, what the fuck? He's like more like Sasuke. So then that's why people would say, yeah, they're really different, like me and my brother. But in some ways, we support each other tremendously, and we try to complement each other as much as possible, right? And it's the reason why I didn't go to finance. One of the reasons. The second reason is because I don't think I'm smart enough. But the first reason is because we want to complement myself. I actually want to go more in dev roles, like in developer mode, so that me as a dev and him as a quant, we could complement each other and we could, in the future, maybe work together as a startup. But now more and more, I feel like in some ways we're kind of distancing ourselves. Just because like the stuff that I learn, the stuff that he learns, and the culture he's in, and my culture is kind of different. I mean, we still talk to each other every day, but it's just that I don't think in any time soon we'll probably work together. But we always help each other out. And I'm pretty sure if we're like co-founders for a startup, it might not happen because we're very different. We're very different in terms of like ideas, ideology, and stuff like that. So yeah. um, Action asks, have you heard of Robinhood? I have. Robinhood, I think, is a really cool app. It's basically an app that you can make investments. I think I have about $3,000 in there. I just put like random cash on some index funds, and I think it's growing pretty well. Yeah. Jason Piao says, let's go to Korea together. Dude, I'm freaking down. I'd be down for Korea. Hi, man. Love from India. Hi, Harsh. I love India. Did you cook this or was it takeout? It was takeout. Dude, I never cook. I never cook anymore. What are you eating? It was a bagel, and it was like a turkey melt, but not there anymore. As a younger brother, do you feel like you subconsciously compete against your older brother? I used to say no to that, but I think I accepted the fact that there is a little bit of comparison. A lot of the times I think like, oh, I'm not successful at my age, and in some ways it's because I compare myself to him. Yeah, but now I feel really confident about myself because like, yes, he makes more money or whatever, or like yes, whatever. But I mean like, the reason why when people are sad or like when people don't feel successful is because you're defining success with the eyes of others. And I don't think that's very healthy. Because if that's the case, you're always going to reach points where success means different things. And you'll never be satisfied or happy with yourself. That is why nowadays, what I'm trying to work at, what I'm trying to work on, is not to define success on others people's eyes. Because like usually in society, we think of like money, power, or whatever. That's how they think about success. But that's the thing. I don't think you'll ever reach success if that's the way you think about it. Because I know it sounds cheesy, but I think success comes within. It's like what does success mean for you? Some person might be, living on a farm and being able to, make great food and eat delicious food. Like why not? Why care about all those like useless things when in the end that's the thing that gives you the most happiness, right? So now, in some ways, I define my success very different ways from my brothers, and I feel like that's how you could reach happiness. Lana, so hello, Lana, how are you? I always feel embarrassed when people I actually know personally are in the chat. So Lana, she I met her in Korea, and she gave me a tour of Korea, and yeah, it was super fun, and I thank her every day for it. Thanks, Lana. You could get out of my stream now. I feel really awkward that you're here. But yeah, Istam says, hi, love from France. Bonjour, ça va bien? Aldo says, Adobe Premiere or Final Cut? I use Premiere Pro. Yeah. Oh, I just want to say something. I just want to say something. It's pretty funny. Like, you could look at other people's video and you could easily see what editor they use. Because, for example, if they use Premiere Pro, their thumbnails or like their fonts, they're always the same font because it's like the default font. So it's kind of easy, yeah. was she the one who friend zoned you? Yeah, yeah. I get friend zoned all the time, so yeah. Joma, when you visiting Vietnam, chica? Once I'm YouTube famous and I get a lot of money, then I could probably travel and like see you guys. Well, yeah. From Morocco, love your vids. Hello, Mohidian. Gracias, thank you so much. Ian says, you into crypto? Not as much as I should be. I think crypto is definitely something we should look after. I do a really good job. Sorry, I do a really bad job keeping up with crypto technology. So I think that's one thing I have to get better at is understanding Ethereum, understanding Ripple, understanding Bitcoin, blockchains, and stuff like that. I have a very limited knowledge on that, so yeah, that's a shame. Ha 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 says, do you watch Silicon Valley? Yes, I do watch Silicon Valley. It's actually the reason why I'm making these videos because I'm inspired by them. In case you don't know, if you guys... Oh, who saw episode 3 of Startup? I'm gonna eat this tomato. And then you guys should answer if you saw Startup 3. Excellent. So most of you saw Startup 3. Now, the reason why I asked is because... thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate all the compliments. Really appreciate all the comments. But yeah, Startup 3, in case you don't know, John, the character John, It's a little bit based on Big Head, in case you didn't know. So I was pretty happy because some of you guys wrote about that, and I was like, yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was trying to do. So yeah, how do I get really good at tech interviews, bro? Anonymous says. Anonymous, I think one thing you should do is read the book Cracking the Coding Interview, and a lot of these questions are Googleable, to be honest. I just want to say to the community a little bit about how to ask good questions. Um, Someone told me, I think it was my manager, he said, Stop asking so many questions, stop asking questions that you could figure out the answer in 5 minutes." That really hit me hard, because that was kind of painful to me, because I was like, fuck, man, dude, you're my manager, you should answer, dude, you said, you're supposed to mentor me, like, why are you being such a bitch? But then I kind of realized, like, the saying, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. Teach a man how to fish or some shit like that, and then he'll eat forever. Well, it's kind of the same thing as that. He wanted to teach me fishing, and that means teaching me how to Google stuff and how to Google answers. And yeah, so I just want to let you guys know that a lot of the questions that you ask me, I'm not necessarily the expert, to be honest. A lot of these coding questions, they're not like I'm not a huge expert, but a lot of these questions you could definitely get answers from, like from just the internet. But yeah. Anyways, my time is up. Thank you so much for having lunch with me. No, dinner. Sorry. Thank you so much for having dinner with me. I just want to say thank you so much again. You guys are really cool. I actually appreciate it that you guys join me on live. It makes me a lot less lonely. Most of the time I eat alone at home, and yeah, it's pretty lonely. But thank you. Thanks for you guys keeping me entertained. I guess don't forget to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. They're all in the description down below. Um, yeah, if you want updates, I usually update there. Instagram, I like Instagram because I make some funny stories. I might do like a collage one day just to show you some of my Insta stories. But yeah, okay, I see this question a lot. Python or Node? I'm just gonna say it once. I like Node.js better to make web dev, but I like scripting using Python more. Okay, no more questions. So yeah, just want to say thank you so much. And yeah, this merch is gonna be out soon. Not yet. It might be out when Startup 4 is out. Pretty exciting. I have some pretty good ideas for Startup episode 4. Can't wait for to film it, and then I can't wait for you guys to watch it. It's gonna be pretty dope. And yeah, hopefully you guys had a great evening, and I hope you guys have a nice either morning or night wherever you guys are, because I'm so happy that it's going international. So yeah, have a good day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you guys.